Oh, and we're live. Hello, Facebook. Sitting here live in, air quotes, my truck, on lunch break. Final break. I'm probably going to be calling my boss saying I'm all done in a minute here. Just kind of bored. Killing time, as it were. Is that a better angle? Oh man, I need to take care of my eyebrows are a mess. Oh shit. Let's preen a little. Is that the right word? I think it's the right word. Anyway. So I'm just kind of hanging out, watching what has to be, the normal craziness of our fucking world right now. Out front of a Ralph's at the marina, right off of PCH. I think this is still technically Long Beach. I don't know, actually. Is this Long Beach? I'm not sure. I'm here by myself, obviously. I wouldn't be doing this video if I had someone else here. I would just be talking to them, probably, or zoning out, talking about other stuff. I don't know why I started doing this. Why did I? Strange. This is kind of an odd behavior for me, I guess. I'm not really comfortable doing this. Because mostly because I have to actually look at my own face while I'm holding my fucking camera here. Ugh. God. Fat wreck. I need to trim up there. That's making me look better. Pointing out my flaws. Yeah, I'm just here. Pondering. What's my plan? What am I gonna do? What's next? What's the move? What's my next thing? I don't know what my next thing is. Musically, maybe you guys can help me out here. If someone who watches this or gives a shit, I don't know. Not that anyone will. Some suggestions for more upbeat, positive songs, maybe. Because, again, gun to my head, I can't think of any. I should probably put that gun away. I don't remember where I got it. Anyway. Tastes funny, too. I love that joke. I love that joke so much. I should look up to see if I actually came up with that joke or I heard it somewhere and I completely forgot where I got it from. Anyway, you can roll back to figure out what the joke is, I guess. But some suggestions for songs. I'm always kind of asking for suggestions. The people who would ever listen to this or watch this or respond to it. You guys know the kind of music I like, the style anyway. So you could probably recommend to me something that I would actually like that's upbeat and positive. Other than that, I'm probably going to be later on playing some very morbid music that I like because I enjoy morbidity. I think I'm using that word right. I'm 100% sure I'm using that word right. I need to do some vocal practice. That's what I really need. I don't know. I really need to do some vocal practice. Acting friends of mine, shoot me some suggestions for vocal warm-up techniques or any vocal exercises you guys have picked up over the years or anything, or direct me some good YouTube channels to watch or videos. Because, I've got the time. Aside from work, and I used to DM D&D. I haven't done that in a while. It's been kind of a crazy month. So that's where we're standing there. I don't even know how long to keep this stupid video going. I'm just rambling. Rambling. Oh, fuck. I just realized if I keep doing this, I'm becoming my dad, which I don't think I can emotionally process at the moment. Or ever. So I won't. And we'll just keep talking. That's how you avoid feelings and dealing with stuff, right? You just keep talking and talking and talking, and then no one can point out to you that there's clearly something going on with you and that you're wrong, right? Like, that's how that works. If you don't let someone get a word in edgewise, they can't point out how fucked up you are, which is probably why I've muted the chat function on this. Yeah, that's probably why. Or I just don't know how to understand how the chat function works. Reach out to some people soon. Oh, I'm just going to jump topics constantly. If anyone's ever met me, you guys know. Yeah, making noises now. Making noises. Yeah, I don't know what to do with my time. Not just I mean that in general, like on Earth. I don't know what to do on Earth anymore. I don't know. Earth life is complicated. Might want to check something else out. No, that's dumb. I don't need to deal with that. My mom sometimes sees this shit that I put online, so apparently I have to keep that in mind when I make morbid jokes like that. So annoying. God, it's so annoying having people care about you. Isn't it? It's so frustrating when you're someone who enjoys being miserable and not liking yourself at all, which I don't. I hate it. I hate having supportive people in my life. They're so fucking annoying with their supportiveness and, oh, no, you're all right. Or, yeah, no, I think you're pretty good. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I don't like being told nice things about myself, which is weird because I also really like being told nice things about me. But I also don't. And I just don't. I'm doing a lot of gestures right now, and like this angle does not support gesture handwork. Handwork? Is that? Okay. Anyway, just forget that. I will verbally communicate when I make a hand gesture that is not visible, that is off screen. I'm just gonna tip more. Yeah, that's the great angle on my stupid potato head. That is a perfect angle. God, there was a comedian, I think Dan Cummins. I don't know. There's a comedian who was talking about how it's weird that like how different you look at a different angle. Because I think I look kind of like a normal human person, dead on. But the minute you kind of do a side profile and like you get to get a look at just how much of a fat sack I am. Yeah. God, I need new glasses. These things are disgusting looking. All right, no glasses. We'll go glasses free. Just ramble some more. I had something to talk about a minute ago, and then it just is gone. From my brain. I don't know. I had something I wanted to talk about. I'm probably going to repeat this somewhere else, because, no one's going to fucking watch this. But, Lola by the Kinks. This is something that's been on my brain lately. Lola by the Kinks. Classic song. Great. I love that song. However, I was thinking about it, and I was really wanting to talk to someone, and like maybe just crowdsource an opinion or a discussion. I don't know. Any of those words work. Is that song trans positive or transphobic? It's, in my opinion, it's majority. I think it's a positive. I think it's a positive song. I'm pointing. I'm pointing and wagging my finger like I'm fucking the lead singer of Bad Religion, whose name I forget right now. He's a pointer. Look it up. It's well known. But yeah, Lola by the Kinks. Is that song transphobic or transpositive? I kind of think it's positive. There is phobia in it, obviously. I mean, there's the part of the song where there's a where the reveal happens, the crying game moment or whatever. I don't know if that's even a good reference. I've never even seen the crying game. I just know the twist ending. And is that movie phobic? Maybe, probably. I don't know. Everything from the past is probably bad. Let's pin that statement somewhere. Everything from the past is probably bad. But also, back to the point. Lola by the Kinks. So yes, there's that moment where it is revealed that Lola is Lola trans or a cross-dresser or a transvestite? What would be the proper terminology? What is the actual nomenclature for that song? For the character of Lola from that song, which is based on true events. Just got lost in thought for a minute. Sorry. But yeah, because, yeah, okay, so there's this transphobic moment where he's like, oh, he freaks and he runs and he tries to run away. But then there's the after that part though is, he wishes he could be that way. Like the protagonist of the song, retrospectively kind of wishes that he was with Lola in the end. So that's progressive. That's positive, right? I think so. I don't know. But what do I know? I'm a fat nerd in his mid-30s, working a dead-end job, killing time in a Ralph's parking lot because his job sucks. I shrugged a lot with my hand to the side. You couldn't see that because this is on a phone. Anyway. So yeah, I like some people's thoughts on that. Lola by the Kinks. Transpositive or transphobic or kind of both. I think it's actually kind of both. Mostly positive in my opinion. And what year did that song come out? That came out in the 70s. That's fairly, having any kind of positive notion with that kind of alternative lifestyle from the 70s. That's progressive. That's ahead of their time. That's why the Kinks were the best, by the way. Yep, Kinks. It's always like that, a boring old question of, Rolling Stones or the Beatles. Neither. Ugh. Neither. Are you kidding me? I'll take the Stooges and the Kinks. All day. All day. All night and all of the day. That's a Kinks reference, because I'm a clever person every now and then. I have no idea how long I've been going. Probably not that long. I'm trying to figure stuff out, that's all. So yeah, positive songs. People pitch me positive songs that realistically I can play. And by what I mean is, listen to the body of work that I have put out that you can access for free on SoundCloud and deeper in my archives, because I share it all the time because I'm a shameless self-promoter sometimes. Kind of desperate for attention every now and then. Working on that. Medication helps when you take it. But that's not the point. No, the point is, upbeat, positive messages. I literally can't think of any off the top of my head, because I'm me. And I like weird songs about sadness, because that's how I process sadness, is by listening to sad music. And then I just kind of function normally. I don't know why. My mother says it's weird. Yeah. My mother always gives me kind of a side roll whenever we're listening to a playlist of my own music. She's like, this song. Yeah. Well, that's not very nice. I didn't care for that. She usually likes some of it. She likes some of it. I mean, I introduced her to Me First and the Gimme Gimmes. She loves Me First and the Gimme Gimmes. But that's all covers of, music. Mostly music from when she was growing up, so that's probably why. But anyway, that's my harsh segue line. I'll just say, anyway, when I can't think of anything else to say on a topic, that's the best word. That's the best word to use when you don't know what to say anymore and you just want to start talking about something else. Anyway, but actually, anyway, back to a previous thing. So yeah, I don't know. I listen to a lot of different music, kinda. I'm not completely one note. It's like two, 3 notes tops is my musical taste. 2 to 3 notes. There we go. Yeah, that catches everything. 2 to 3 notes. I like punk. I like acoustic punk. There's more. I just can't think of it. I do like a lot of different stuff. I mean, I like the old, 80s new wave, new romantic stuff. The other day I was just messing around with some random playlist on, Spotify, and the B-52s came up, and I realized I haven't listened to the B-52s in years, and then I just went deep dive onto B-52s. And I'm going to stand my ground here. B-52s were one of the best fucking bands of the 80s. Hands down, one of the best new wave acts. They were unique. No one sounded like them when they came out. Nobody. They sounded completely different from everyone else. They were unique. They were weird as hell. I was reading recently that apparently Jello Biafra used to roadie for them when they first started, and he became the lead singer of the Dead Fucking Kennedys, which goes to something that I believe. I believe Jello Biafra and Fred Schneider from the B-52s are the same person. They're the same. I believe they are the same person. Listen to their vocal stylings back to back. Listen to Holiday in Cambodia, and then listen to, I don't know, Love Shack, back to back. Tell me that's not the same person. I will fight in the streets. I am gesturing with my other hand, very radically, pointer finger motion. It's very, there it is. It's on camera now. That's same person. I believe this. I believe this to be true. Look, it's not the craziest idea someone's had. There are people who think that Avril Lavigne and Andrew WK have been killed and replaced by duplicates. And those are real things that people believe on the internet. So, mine, I think, is the least craziest. Also, to double down on an idea that's not an original thought, but it's just so fun for me to talk about, is if you really want to make Doors songs better, which is easy if you have someone else play their music, because they were terrible. If you get if you I want people to do this. Listen to the B-52s. Get Fred Schneider's vocal mannerisms in your brain. Just put it in there. Put it inside your brain. And then imagine him singing any Doors song. Instantly better. Instantly better. They're instantly better songs. I'm not going to do a Fred Schneider voice because I can't do a Fred Schneider voice. I'm not really that great at impressions. But I really recommend it. Riders on the Storm. Listen to B-52s, then imagine Fred Schneider singing Riders on the Storm. Oh my God, that's a better song. It's more entertaining anyway. What else? What other inane thoughts can I have? Well, technically, any thought I have is inane. I'm certifiably inane. That's a joke, right? I can't really do live stuff because I can't do deadpan that well. I'm not a good deadpan person. I enjoy laughter too much. You know, you can see that deep in my eyes. My eyes are full of laughter. They're so full of laughter and light. Fuck, I gotta, like, my relaxed facial, I have to change everything. I have to change everything about my physical behavior, because, like, I'm catching, like, when I'm relaxed, facially relaxed, like, my eyes are too closed. I have resting sad face, like, that's a thing that people have, and I definitely have it. I just kind of always look sad. Granted, I usually am. I think that's a fair point. But I'm just as often not. I'm often not sad. Especially lately. You know, there's that. I'm on medications. Medication. The rest is like vitamins and supplements. But look, moving past that. I have resting sad face. 100%. I also one of those people who this happens to me all the time. I'll actually be having like a good day and be in a good mood. And I've had this happen to me several times. It's so bizarre. I'll be in a good mood, and then I've had people tell me to my face, like, "Oh, hey, are you all right? You look terrible. You look like are you coming down with something, or are you all right, or is everything okay? Because I'm concerned because of how you look when I'm physically looking at you. You look bad, and you know, that's always fun to hear. Just random people coming up to you and saying, "Hey, are you all right? You look terrible." And that only happens to me on days where I'm actually feeling good. So I think I look sadder when I'm happy. I think is that a thing? Is that a thing? I think that's why I have to keep my eyes open more, so people don't see this weird shit on my eyes. Ugh. Has never gone away. 30 fucking years of dealing with this stupid shit. Ugh. But yeah. So what's the major takeaways from today? Well, maybe not today. There's more in the day. This is very early in the morning. Well, it's the morning. There's still plenty of day left. But what's the takeaway from now, this present moment? What can we learn? What could be learned today? What could be learned now? So many things. Did you know that people won't sell you a gun if you're crying? That's something you can learn. That's something to know. Keep that in mind. It's always there. That's something that's always there. You can always keep that in mind. Just keep it together, keep it tight, and you can buy any firearm you want, because this is a perfect country where there are no problems in any way whatsoever. Oh, boy. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. So, yeah. Now you're just staring at my face as I'm staring at out the window of the truck. You know, that cloud over there kind of looked like a humpback whale, but it's changed perspective and it's melting, and now I'm sad. Well, now I'm not sad, but I'm thinking of Star Trek IV, The Voyage Home, which, now that I think about it, I kind of am always in some way thinking about that movie. It's a good one. Is it one of the best? Well, I would, in the pantheon, I'm making like a hand gesture where I'm like waving my hand. Hand wave back. In the pantheon of Star Trek movies, I just went to adjust glasses that aren't on my face right now. That's something that you develop wearing glasses. Even when you're not wearing them, you'll instinctively go up to adjust them. Anywho, yeah, so Star Trek IV Voyage Home, it's a good one. It's one of the good ones. Well, it's one of the, it's enjoyable. How about that? I think, can we all agree? Can we all agree that, if anything, Star Trek IV is a very entertaining, watchable movie that is better than 3 or 5. It's not better than 2. I'd say it's probably better than 1. Let's rank. I'm going to rank them right now. Boom. This is Sean Besaw's definitive ranking of the Star Trek movie franchise. Caveat, it's just going to be the OG. So it's 1 through 6. I think that's fair. Because you can't really... No, maybe not. Let's really think about this for a minute. Let's think about this for a minute. Should I say include all the next-gen movies? There's only like 4, right? There's only 4 next-gen movies. There's Generations, First Contact, Insurrection. That was it. Insurrection. And Nemesis. Yeah, that was the last one. Nemesis. Okay, so 4. Yeah, so 10 movies. All right, so 10. This is a top 10, or this is a 10 list, I guess. I'll close out on 10 Star Trek movies. Which direction should I go? Worst to best? Worst. What's the worst Star Trek movie of the 10 of the original timeline? I'm not going to do the reboots. Let's move on from the reboots, please. I've only actually seen like 2 of them. What would be the worst? What's the worst one? The worst one, I have to say, bottom of the 10, worst Star Trek movie. 5? Star Trek 5? I don't even remember what the fuck the subtitle for that movie was. God. It was Star Trek 1, the motion picture. Star Trek 2, The Wrath of Khan. 3, Search for Spock. 4, Voyage Home. 5, and then 6, Undiscovered Country. And then it was Generations, First Contact, Insurrection, Nemesis. I can't even remember what the full title of 5 is. Star Trek 5 is the one where I believe Shatner directed that one. And it's either Shatner or Nimoy. I know Shatner and Nimoy directed a couple. But Star Trek 5 is the one where you find out that Spock has a brother, and he's a cult leader kind of thing, and he takes over the ship, and he wants to find God. And they literally find God, this like crazy energy being at the center of the universe or something. It's dumb. It's a really bad movie. I'll put that as the worst, so that's at 10. I'd probably then put Star Trek Generations. No, Generations still has some redeeming qualities. It's not good, but it's not that low. Probably 3 then. Search for Spock. That movie's such a fucking bummer. It's just a downer. I hate it. I don't like it. Search for Spock is bad. Especially when 2 was so fucking good. So, let's put Search for Spock at number 9. Number 8, Insurrection, then Nemesis. So 10, Star Trek 5. 9, Star Trek 3. 8, Insurrection. 7, Nemesis. 6. What's the 6? Generations. I'm going to put Generations there. Oh, I forgot about Star Trek 1. Ooh. How many movies are there? 6 generations. Yeah, 10. So 10, I put Star Trek 5, 9, Star Trek 3, 8, Star Trek 1. Yeah. So it's the bottom 3 are OG Star Trek movies. So that's 10, Star Trek 5. Star Trek number 9, Star Trek 3, Search for Spock. Put that 8, the motion picture. It's just bad. It's so cheesy and lame. Maybe I'm putting that one too bad. Let's put motion picture on to the side. I can't believe it might go into the top 5 if I do that, though. Oh my God, there's movies I don't want to be in the top 5 that do not deserve to be in the top 5 Star Trek movies. Oh, this is hard to do. This is all on the spot, by the way. None of this, this is me just free associating and rambling. So I have no idea where this is going. No pre-thought went into this idea. It just came to me to start talking about it. But hey, everything's content, right? I should never make that face again. I should just always look like this. Hi. Hello there. It's good to see you here now. No. Let's go the other way. Let's do top to bottom. How about that? T to B. Let's do some T to B. Top to bottom. Number 1. Easy, obvious. Star Trek 2, The Wrath of Khan. Wrath of Khan, it's fantastic. It's so good. There's so many things about it to enjoy. The plot is the plot moves very well. It's very well paced. It's a very well paced movie. Which can get lost in that kind of genre. But, yeah. Star Trek 2, number 1. Wrath of Khan. Number 2, personally, I'm going to have to put First Contact. Star Trek First Contact is hands down the best of the TNG Star Trek movies. It is. They just get progressively worse, and Generations was not great. So we got 1, Wrath of Khan. 2, First Contact. 3, let's put, I should put it 3. I'd have to put 4. I'd have to put Voyage Home. Voyage Home at 4. It's so fun. It's cheesy. It's cheesy in all the right ways. I would put then Generations at 5. Because I refuse to put Star Trek the Motion Picture in the top 5. I'll put it at 6. So, yeah. So, Star Trek the Motion Picture is 6. Star Trek Generations is 5. Generations it's not great. But there's some redeeming qualities. That's why I'm including it in my top 5 Star Trek films. Because it's just, there's certain performances in it that are fascinating to watch. And it's a lot of fun. I mean, obviously Patrick Stewart, out of the park every time. Nick crushes it as Jean-Luc Picard. Except I would say possibly in the last 2 Star Trek movies he did. But that's not on him. Those movies are just forgettable and bad. Very poorly written. Very lame movies. But that one, it has its moments. It's not great. But yeah, it was very middle of the road. 5. It's a 5 out of 10 is like, yeah, I'd watch it if it's on. If I'm flipping through the channels, I just pantomime the remote control that I would not use to view things. It's a past technology, this kind of remote for me. I would watch it if I saw it on. If I saw it somewhere, I would watch it. That's People know what I mean. Common euphemism for watching something when you see it on TV. Would I go out of my way to watch Generations? No. No, I would not. I would not do that for anything under any Star Trek movie that I rank 5 and under. I would not go out of my way to watch. So 5 is Generations, 6 Star Trek 1, the motion picture. It's entertaining in the, oh, this is bad and it's fun to make fun of. It's one of those. It's bad fun. It's fun bad? I don't know. Whatever terminology. It's like watching an MST3K movie or Riff Tracks movie, you know? It's one of those, something that deserves to be ripped on. And so that's where I view that movie. So Star Trek 1 at 6. 7, 8. That's what I'm fucking up. That's what I forgot. Undiscovered Country. Undiscovered Country is an underappreciated Star Trek movie. I rescind everything I just said. Number 1, Wrath of Khan. Number 2, First Contact. Number 3, Undiscovered Country. 4, Voyage Home. And now I've just completely lost track of what I was doing. Will I ever get to a definitive list? Maybe. I'll probably think of it later. I don't know. I just kind of I just realized I'm in a circular, I'm being circular. I'm just kind of going back and talking about the same thing over and over again and constantly repeating and going back and circular. That's a bit. I was doing a bit there. God damn. I have no idea what time it is. Anyway, I think that's enough for now. Until next time. I don't know. I don't know. I shouldn't do that. Anyway, bye.